In the next 3 sessions, we're going to be talking about playing on the golf course. We'll talk about playing par 4s, par 3s and par 5s. Because strategically they do differ and they're slightly different needs. So this evening, I'm on a beautiful summer evening at Woburn. It's just early September. I'm on the first tee of the Marquis course at Woburn. Now the great thing about the Marquis course is we cut the first tree down on February 1st, 1998. And in June 2000, 27 months later, we played a European Tour event. We played the British Masters on this course. And I've seen 3 further European tournaments played on this course. So the first is a fairly inviting par 4. The thing you've got to take to the first tee, you've got to have warmed up. So I trust you've had a good half-hour warm-up before you arrive at the tee. You can't come here with lots of swing thoughts. Based on the golf course, I want you to think about hitting 3 buttons. Prepare, load, and release. Those are your big 3 buttons to hit. If you get involved with minutiae, you're going to lose your game. Prepare strongly, load strongly, release strongly. Now I'm going to play a draw spin shot down this hole, and I find a target upon which to aim. I call it my send target. So I'm not going to try and hit that target. I'm going to send the ball on it and then miss the ball. So I want to hit a draw. I'm going to find, there's a yellow tee block in front of me. I'm going to aim over the right-hand tee block. That's my send line, which is right edge of the fairway, and I'm going to move the ball back with draw. Now, if you're fading your driver, you might like to hit this shot with a 3-wood, but I'm going to go with the driver anyway. Okay, so I set up on my send line, which is the right-hand yellow tee block. I'm aimed down the right side of the fairway. I must commit to draw spin. I'm going to coil and hit you a draw. Now I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It might do now as it lands. And the ball kicked left. So hopefully the cameraman Simon has got that ball landing. But I did what was said on the tin. I took my setup, I aimed over my send line, and then I committed to draw spin. The first 2 thoughts, the prepare and coil, are going to be constant on every shot on the golf course. The variable will be the 3rd thought. Because I was hitting draw on that last shot, I thought about the shape. And when it comes to hitting shape, you shape a draw, you send a fade. Let me say that again. When you're trying to hit draw, you shape a draw, but you send a fade. There's a different emphasis for those 2 shots. Okay, let's go and play the second. So, I've just played my tee shot perfectly. I started down the right-hand side with the draw spin, and I've happened to hit it about 280 yards. I'm now left with a slightly hanging lie, and I've got 104 yards to the flag. I'm slightly downwind, hanging lie, and the flag is tucked behind the bunker. It's quite a narrow green, so early in the round, it's quite a hard, high tariff shot. I'm really going to settle for the fat of the green and aim 12 foot left of the stick. So I'm not going to play too lost with the club like a sand iron. I'm going to take my pitching wedge. I'm going to play a cut spin pitching wedge because by doing that I feel I'll pick the ball up better, and I'm just playing into the heart of the green. So here we go. I aim at the flag initially, I go around the circle, and the blade is pointing where the ball wants to finish. I now play the shot with a hint of cut. Now as you see, because I played the percentages, I played quite a low shot, the ball released well, and is just short of the flag. The temptation there would have been to take a sand iron or a lob wedge and hit a high shot, but very hard to get the distance right, easy to hit it over the back or in the bunker. But by taking the bunker and the back out, by playing a cut spin wedge, I shaped the shot into the flag, and I played the percentages. If I can make my 2 putts, I'll be very happy. So, my ball has landed on the first green. I'm about 20 foot short of the stick. But you can see I've took the bunker out of play with my second shot, and also behind the flag there's quite a slick runoff and take the ball some 20 yards away down the hill. So early in the round, as an opening bid, to hit this green in 2 shots I'm more than happy with. If I can make 2 putts and go to the next tee, I had a good start to the round. If it goes in, it's a bonus. Again, you don't want to get to this point and not have hit any practice putts. It's important to practice on the Marquis putting green if you're playing the Marquis and not the Dukes or the Duchess putting green, because you want to get the pace right. Okay, this putt has a slight right to left. Go through my routine, I'm just looking to get the ball dead weight. I think you can say I'm happy with that. So, an opening birdie is always good. Let's go to the second tee on the Marquis course and play a delightful par 5. We'll find a different strategy for a par 5 to a par 4.